Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Sacred Grounds Open Mic. This is Mr. Natural's music school sponsoring this, and the host here this evening, I am Mr. Natural, and the gentleman who owns this place is Teddy. So let's give a big warm applause for Teddy. Teddy, thank you so much. Let's just come out here and do this. So welcome to Mr. Natural's music school. You are in class. This is not a normal open mic. This is one in where I ask you to shut up and listen to the acts. This is where I ask you to realize that you are in the Daddernacle. You are in the Church of Music and Art. And so I want you to bring that kind of respect as if you are in my classroom and you are my students. And you will show your fellow students as much respect as you can. When people are up here, I really want you to support them, okay? So, button the lips. If there's too much talking, I will interrupt you like an old grandma. It's okay. I don't hate you, just hate the loud noise.
Man, Grandma, you sure throw a beer.
Thank you. It's all them hormones. So, tonight we have a feature. Gary is going to play this evening. We've been announcing it for a few weeks. I'm kind of excited. The way this goes is we do the feature for 40 minutes. You'll have about time for 10 songs. Now, any of you out there can do a feature. All you have to do is come up to me, pick a date sometime in the future when you can be here before 7 o'clock. Come up here from 7 o'clock. And it takes approximately 10 or 11 songs to lay out about 45 minutes. That's a set. So if you got 10 songs, try out your act. That's what this is about. Okay? So, up for the next 45 minutes, and then later on, we'll all get a shot at it, okay? I'll take it down the list. Gary Garnett.
Gotcha. Just as a little reinforcement.
Yeah.
That'll help keep me from crossing the magic line and getting my
Help
head
you
cut
from
off.
crossing the magic line and getting your head cut off.
Yeah, it can be further away.
Fortunately, there's no guillotine.
Yeah.
It's in our imagination.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
on.
thank you. That's great. And actually take the liberty of moving.
Gary, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm really grateful that I found this place. There's a different atmosphere here than there is in any of the other venues that I've ever played, except for my own living room. And I really appreciate all of you regulars, and yeah, it's a great place to play. I'm going to start off with a song that I wrote a very long time ago, and it took me all night. It was one of those all-night creative seizures. I usually fix myself a cup of hot milk and honey before bedtime, and it would conk me out normally. But this particular night, it kept me awake all night, and I wrote this song. It's called Flying Dream.
Milk and honey on the stove, a big band on the radio. Open up the curtains to the sky. Fill my cup and hit the light and stare out at the starry night. I wonder if I'll ever learn to fly. It feels so easy, feels so right to rise above the city lights. I hope I have my flying dream tonight. I hope I have my flying dream tonight.
dodging all the power lines and mountains that I need. I'm free until the morning comes around, coming down. Bacon cooking on the stove, the Beatles on the radio. The sky is blue, the clouds are drifting by. I wonder how I got to be a prisoner of gravity. I know there's more to me than meets the eye. I know that I could fly right now if I could just remember how. I know I'll make it through the day alright if I can have my flying dream tonight. 'Cause it feels so easy, feels so right to rise above the city lights. I hope I have my flying dream tonight. I hope I have my flying dream tonight. Ooh, flying dream. This one's a lot newer. It goes out to all the women in my life. I forgot to note down. It sounds much better.
The women are higher pitched.
That's correct. Thank you. I tell you what, I'll sing it in the low key, and all the women in my life can sing it in the higher one. When I was young, I had 100 girlfriends in my bed, coming to me tenderly from where they lived inside my teenage head. A little later, I discovered just a click away, all the women in the world could almost sort of be mine in a way. My computer's off today, 'cause you're a real girl. Don't apologize when your hair is a mess. You're a real girl. I hope you realize I like it best when I know you're a real girl. You take your tea with cream. You're a real girl. You're not a picture in a magazine. The internet has now connected every human being. When it comes to moving day, your 1,000 friends are nowhere to be seen. I gotta say, moving day's my favorite time of all. I get to pick up heavy things and help you hang your pictures on the wall. Doesn't bother me at all, 'cause you're a real girl. Don't apologize when your house is a mess. You're a real girl. I hope you realize I like it best when I know you're a real girl. You take your tea with cream. You're a real girl. I was married once, in a very successful marriage. It lasted 13 years. Yeah, and it was great. Well, there was a divorce, though, which was bittersweet. And at one point during the process of splitting up, she said, "You know, Gary, it's funny, we were married all this time and you never did write a song about me." And I said, "Well, honey, that's because we're just now entering the songwriting phase of our relationship." Turned out I was right. Souvenir I carried around with me, a groove around my finger where that gold ring used to be. I noticed just this morning that my finger now was whole. I wish it were that easy heal what doesn't show. I wish it were that easy to heal what doesn't show. One by one they're wearing out things we used to share. Flannel sheets, kitchen towels, beat up silverware. I take them back to Goodwill and I go get something new. I wish it were that easy to try replacing you. I wish it were that easy to try replacing you. My friends all try and tell me what they say is true. Find myself a new love, I'll stop singing songs to you. Love is such a simple thing when you're falling in. I wish it were that easy, climbing out again. I wish it were that easy when you're climbing out again. Oh, wish it were that easy. Oh, I wish it were that easy. That concludes the breakup songs portion of our program.
Oh, one more.
Okay. This next one's called Breakup Song. first time it happened, I was 17. She was the beauty of the senior class. She drove me crazy in her t-shirt and jeans. And when she dumped me, it kicked my ass. I went home and got my dad's guitar and started writing a song. It's been a pretty good run so far. I wrote 100 more before you came along. I don't want to write any more breakup songs. I got enough of them to get me through. I don't need any more breakup songs. I'd rather have you. I sang about the girl who was moving in. She moved out before the second verse. I swore I'd never go through that again. Next time it was even worse. I had a long-haired lover who was doing me right while she was doing me wrong. And there I was again, up all night, losing a girlfriend and gaining a song. I don't want to write any more breakup songs. I got enough of them to get me through. I don't need any more breakup songs. I'd rather have you. I'd rather have you. Every heartache had a silver lining. Please don't get a song out of it. I like it better when the sun is shining. I'll find my inspiration in your tender kiss. I don't want to write any more breakup songs. I got enough of them to get me through. I don't need any more breakup songs. I'd rather have you. I'd rather have you. Thank you. All right, so here's a blues. It's about responsibility. It's about what makes humanity great. It's called It's Your Fault. I could really use that water. Could I? This is thirsty work.
Yeah, this next song, first one.
Thank you. I went out looking for a job today. I said to myself, oh, there ain't no way I'm gonna make a decent living in this crazy town. And every place I went to, they turned me down. And it's your fault, baby. It's all your fault. It's your fault, baby. It's all your fault, yeah. I am spinning this condition I'm in. It's your fault, baby. It's all your fault. 7 o'clock, you're still not home. 8, 9, 10 o'clock, I'm starting to moan. 1 in the morning, I'm walking the floor. By 3 a.m. I can't cry no more. And it's your fault, baby. It's all your fault. It's your fault, baby. It's all your fault, yeah. I never spent this condition I'm in. It's your fault, baby. It's all your fault. Yeah, it's your fault. There ain't no justice. It's your fault, yeah. What can I do? It's no fun to blame myself. I'm so glad I got you. Drank my coffee, and I made some more. My baby comes sneaking through the kitchen door. I said, what the hell are you coming home for? At 6 a.m.? She says, I've been sleeping with your best friend. And it's your fault, baby. It's all your fault. It's your fault, baby. It's all your fault, yeah. He treats me right. I spent the night, and it's your fault, baby. It's all your fault, yeah. It's your fault. There ain't no justice. It's your fault, yeah. What can I do? It's no fun to blame myself. I'm so glad I got you.
Yes. We got about 3 or 4 friends here that want to say hello to you.
Great.
You might want to look in the camera and
Awesome. Hello, hi, everyone out in TV land. Anybody by name or just?
well, you know, these kind of names. Share the art.
Oh yes, great.
Some vibe.
I share.
You know, some vibe.
No, not by that
Some
name.
vibe.
I may.
Watching my pal Gary.
All right.
Must know
Oh,
him.
no, I know that.
Oh, Sandra says hi.
Hi, Sandra.
Now the real names come out.
Hi, Cher. Hi, Sandra. Hi,
So you
somebody.
look them right in the face and the real names.
That's what happens. That's great. Awesome. Well, thanks for being here too, and all the ships at sea. All right. Well, this is a shout along. All right. All you got to do is yell 5 more minutes as loud as you can, and you'll know exactly when. All right. Here we go. Early to bed, early to rise, all it ever give me is bloodshot eyes. 5 more minutes, honey, hit the snooze alarm. Pushing it once, pushing it twice, push it till noon, it'd be mighty nice. 5 more minutes, honey, hit the snooze alarm. 5 more minutes, 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 5 more minutes. Give me 5 more minutes, honey, hit the snooze alarm. Right on. We go out, we do it right. I wish we hadn't done it on a Sunday night. 5 more minutes, honey, hit the snooze alarm. Quarter to 4, kept on dancing on the kitchen floor. 5 more minutes, honey, hit the snooze alarm. 7 in the morning and I'm ready to scream. I was right in the middle of a beautiful dream. I was singing in a big old band and didn't have to get up and go work for the man. There may be life after you die, but life before breakfast is a stinking lie. 5 more minutes, honey, hit the snooze alarm. 5 more minutes.
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 Give me 5 more minutes, honey, hit the snooze alarm. All right, this is a 21st century song. I wrote this with my friend Melissa, and actually I think men and women should co-write more often because it gives you a different voice, you know? All right, so I'm sort of singing this as her, but there's me in it too. Here I am at my computer, signing up again for free. For the battle of the sexes in the 21st century. My armor is all dented now, and my arrows all are blunt. I'm a battle-hardened veteran on the OK Cupid front. If I don't come easily and I hesitate to start, please don't take it personally. It's just my purple heart. I wear it proudly on my sleeve as I fill out my questionnaire. I can't believe I still believe you're hiding in this mess somewhere. Maybe I'm Odysseus and I'm headed for my home. Maybe I'm just Sisyphus and I've learned to love my stone. If I don't come easily and I hesitate to start, please don't take it personally. It's just my purple heart. It's just my purple heart. Oh my God, just look at you. You're a perfect 10. I shouldn't even answer you. I'm gonna fall in love again. I watch my fingers typing now, as though they're in a trance. Are you my perfect lover? Is this our only chance? Come and dance the dance with me, and if it falls apart, please don't take it personally. It's just a purple heart. It's just a purple heart. Whoa, whoa,
We have a happy song request back here.
Excellent.
I thought what was covered.
You are totally on the money.
This is my happy song.
All right, well, this one's pretty self-explanatory. Except you got to remember that 5 times 7 is 35. There we go. How much space do you think we need to make a place for you and me? This queen-size bed is 5 feet by 7. Sometimes that's all the real estate you need. We've got a 35 square foot mansion. I've been to heaven and it's 5 by 7. It's a 35 square foot mansion, and I'm the richest man in town. There's a house up on a hill. I see it every time I'm driving home. They got a tennis court and swimming pool. On 20 acres you can be alone. They got no neighbors to borrow power tools. They got no family to make them blue. They never argue, they never see each other. I'm so glad I'm coming home to you and our 35 square foot mansion. I've been to heaven and it's 5 by 7. It's a 35 square foot mansion, and I'm the richest man in town. There's a girl up on the screen. I read about her in the checkout line. She's got $1 million diamond ring. She's got a man who's gone all the time. She's got the parties, she's got the money too, and all the goodies that the world can give. I got a feeling she's just like me and you. She'd give it all for a chance to live in a 35 square foot mansion. I've been to heaven and it's 5 by 7. It's a 35 square foot mansion, and I'm the richest man in town. I'm the richest man in town. There ain't a man or woman in the whole world, honey, to feel jealous of. 'Cause love will get you through when you don't have money. And what good is money if you don't have love? Maybe I should get a better job. We'll buy a castle with an ocean view. Then I can get myself a fancy car and drive another 40 miles to you. I know you're in there. I holler, hello, honey. I think I hear you holler back at me. I get a beer, go find the living room, and spend the evening with the huge TV. Yeah. I'll take the 35 square foot mansion. I've been to heaven and it's 5 by 7. It's a 35 square foot mansion, and I'm the richest man in town. We've got a 35 square foot mansion, and I'm the richest man in town. I'm the richest man in town.
fans here are in a little bit of an argument. One person wants you to do Bug Zapper, somebody else wants you to do High Five. Someone else is saying, no, you've got to do Flying Dreams. We're very popular out here.
Thank you, great.
And lots of clap, clap, claps.
Great, that's awesome.
Your friends are giving you the clap.
Let's see. We're looking for a funny sign.
Give me another 5.
Yeah, Bug Zapper would be a cool.
Bug Zapper.
How much more time have I got?
You've got 7 minutes.
Oh, great. Well, all right.
Say two more this song, and then
We'll do this one.
then we'll this one, and then we'll do another.
That sounds great.
But I'll get up and
I got you.
do my thing.
I'll do a good night song.
I got to do my thing.
All right, so I think it's Bug Zapper then.
All right. Yay! I'll tell everybody. Bug Zapper.
That's entertainment, by the way. All you really need is a Bug Zapper and a half case of beer. And
Shaking to eat the butts.
And one of those porch swings that seats 2, you know. Just sit there and watch. All right, here we go. Yeah, there it is. She's got long black hair and pretty blue eyes. Get a little closer, there's a big surprise. She's a Bug Zapper. She's a Bug Zapper. She's a Bug Zapper, buddy. Don't go towards the light. I saw her at a party. I started to stare. My buddy grabbed my arm and said, I wouldn't go there. She's a Bug Zapper. She's a Bug Zapper. She's a Bug Zapper, buddy. Don't go towards the light. Ooh. I couldn't stop myself. It was a kind of a trance. I walked across the room and I asked her to dance. 100-fold tingle going through my skin. I can't help it, buddy. I'm going in. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ooh, look at the pretty blue light. I told her she was dangerous and bought her a drink. She said, you better kiss me quick before you start to think. She's a Bug Zapper. She's a Bug Zapper. She's a Bug Zapper, buddy. Don't go towards the light. So I went ahead and kissed her and I kissed her again. And her little hair stood up on end. She's a Bug Zapper. She's a Bug Zapper. She's a Bug Zapper, buddy. Don't go towards the light. She's a Bug Zapper, buddy. Don't go towards the light. Ooh. We suddenly decided we were ready for more. My buddy waited for us. He was blocking the door. He said, you're crazy. I said, you're right. I'm a June bug. And there's a party at the porch light. Oh, tickles. You got long black hair and pretty blue eyes. Get a little closer, there's a big surprise. She's a Bug Zapper. She's a Bug Zapper. She's a Bug Zapper, buddy. Don't go towards the light. She's a Bug Zapper, buddy. Don't go towards the light. Ooh, she's a Bug Zapper, buddy. Don't go towards the light.
Gary Garrett. All right, in the tradition of the grounds, everybody at once. Encore!
I'm easy. Okay, let's see. How about a goodnight song? Yeah. Okay. Well, we do have a whole evening ahead of us. Here we go. True story. She was a much older woman, 26 as I recall. pretty good party. Tequila was the only drink. I remember most of it, I think. I was the last man standing, and you asked me if I needed a bed. You gave me a choice. I did have a choice. I could have slept on the couch instead. Night is almost over now. The birds are always right. The candle and the clock agree. I'll hate to see the light. The blazing fire of a million suns will vanish with the dawn. But one good night with a woman like you will last my whole life long. The blazing fire of a million suns will vanish with dawn. The chance I had to laugh with you will last my whole life long. I return your vow of friendship now and seal it with a song. One good night with a woman like you will last my whole life.
Thank you so much, Gary. Let's hear it for him one more time, folks. Okay, now it's going to be everybody else's turn, but first, since this is a music class, we get the music lesson for the week. This month, last month we were recognizing Black History. This month, I'm going to carry on with what I was doing last week, the blues. So we're going to get you all to learn the blues. Now, if any of you have your guitar out, get your guitar out now as well, and we'll just do this together.
What key are you going to do, Mr. Nash?
A.
Oh, excellent.
A. So, I was saying last week that there is a formula for the blues. From 1850 till 1920, there was this formula. I don't know how many of you can see this, but it was just simply 1, 1, 1, 1, 4, 4, 1, 1, 5, 5, 1, 1. Not too hard. These ones are 4 beats each, so there's 16 beats where you're just playing one chord. Then there's 8 beats where you're playing a 4 chord, 8 beats with the 1 chord, 8 beats with what would be the 5 chord, and 8 beats again. Now, what do I mean by 1, 4, and 5? So as I said last week, what's the first letter of the alphabet, everybody? A. And what is the 4th letter of the alphabet?
D.
D. Then I go back to the first letter of the alphabet.
A.
What's the 5th letter of the alphabet? E. And then back to
A.
So that's the way it works. Now, what I'm going to do is the rest of the month, I'm going to show you there are 4 basic keys that you got to learn the blue in. You got to learn the key of D, the key of E, the key of G, and the key of A. Right now we're working on A. We're working on the key of A because, right, the numbers make sense. First letter of the alphabet, fourth letter of the alphabet, fifth letter of the alphabet. Later I'll show you how to rearrange the alphabet, okay? So this starts out, now we go to a D. I'm going to a D7. Back to the A, everybody. Now I'm going to an E7. Back to the A. That's the basic form. Now, here's the other thing about the blues. There are 3 stanzas. The top 1 1 1 1 1 1 is something you say. Then 4 4 1 1 is something you repeat. So whatever it is you say, you repeat it. So the second stanza is repeating the first stanza. The third stanza is your punchline. You say something about the first 2 stanzas, okay? And most blues for the last 100 years have always been in that format. So let's take this key of A, and I'm going to throw out some words here, and some of you will know some of these, and what I want you to do is just come on in. The first thing, like last week, we did Cow Cow Davenport, right? Yeah. I ain't no Iceman, and that goes, I ain't no Iceman, I ain't no Iceman, son. Now what do? I repeat. I ain't no Iceman, I ain't no Iceman, son. Now the punchline about being an Iceman. I'll keep you cool, babe, until that Iceman comes. Now let's try out Big Mama Thornton. Ain't nothing but a hound dog, rockin' all the time. Everybody? Ain't nothing but a hound dog, rockin' all the time. You ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. Got it? Now what would Elvis Presley do? He'd go 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. I'm gonna rock around the house tonight. Da-da-dum, bum, bum, ba bum bum, ba dum bum bum, ba da dee da 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 da. Right? Same thing. Okay, next, let's try out Fats Domino. Go to Kansas City, here I come. Everybody? I'm going to Kansas City, here I come. Now what the hell am I going there for? They got some pretty little women there, and I'm gonna get me one. Now Hank Williams didn't say that because that's just a little too dirty. And back then, turns out Kansas City and New Orleans were a little bit weird. So he was, I'm going to Kansas City, here I come. Everybody? Going to Kansas City, here I come. He said, they got some strange ways of loving there, and I'm gonna make me some. Woo! A little bit weirder, huh? More risque. Then along comes this guy named Little Richard, and he goes, good golly, Miss Molly, you sure like to ball. Everybody? Good golly, Miss Molly, you sure like to ball. When you're rocking and rolling, I can hear your mama call. Whoa, bad boy. Later on, Little Richie had problems with a lot of girls. And so he had a girl named Susan and kind of went, I got a girl, her name is Sue. She knows just what to do. I got a girl, her name is Sue. She knows just what to do. I rock it to the east, she rocks it to the west, but she's the girl that rocks it the best. Woo! And then at the end of Cow Cow Davenport, he brings it home. He goes, I ain't no Iceman, I ain't no Iceman, son. But he changes it to Milkman. I ain't no milkman, I ain't no milkman, son. But I'll furnish you plenty of cream, babe, until that milkman comes. Okay, you all ready to write the blues?
Yeah.
Easy, right?
No.
So the kids in school are writing the blues about how their teachers stink, how their dog ate their homework.
How they got their dog to the homework.
One guy one of the kids heard this and realized it was kind of sexy. He was 8 years old. He said, "Mr. Natural, we don't talk about stuff like that around my house." I said, "Well, what would you write?" And he said, "Well, I'm a cab driver, and I'll give you a ride for free." And I said, "Kid, still sounds the same to me, man." He said, "All right, up next, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start going down the list here. And you all be up here next. You have 2 songs. If you want to play one song, that'd be nice. Pass it on. We have about 18 people tonight. So let's just hammer this out. First up, Daniel. Daniel, come on up, Daniel. You need a microphone? Okay, good.
Plug this in.
I don't know how you're going to plug it in. It uses one of those weird little thingies.
Yeah, I don't have no door yet.
Best doing it acoustic.
Yes, man.
Daniel, everybody, let's give him a round of applause. And
Good to be here. First time seeing him this open mic.
You're being
very
nice, right?
friendly vibe. Sick. Now I know I can't count on love to make a stop. It won't get stuck. No, I know I can't count on love to make a stop. It won't get stuck. Yeah, the light passes by you. 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 Yeah, those rhythmic silent interludes let us know just what to do. Rhythmic silent interludes let us know just what to do. Yeah, the light passes by you. The light passes by you. By you. The light passes by you. The light passes by you. And when the land is open, I will be there. When time is focused, I will be there. Yeah, one night or two fate that brings us back to what we hate. Every time we go down the road, the same ones are there. I ain't got no cement. I gotta walk with what feet I got to stretch. Yeah. Yeah, I can count on love to make it stop. It won't get stuck. And the land is open, I will be there. And when time is focused, I will be there. In despondence, you neglect mine, something you can refine. Despondence, I may climb you when nothing I can define. Yeah, the lullabies by you, lullabies by us all. Lullabies by you and us all.
That was a 7-minute song.
It was.
Yeah,
Alright, well, this one will be quick. That last one I hadn't played in a long time, so it took me a little while to figure out what I was. So. Now it's not the mountain, no. I gotta do the open line of the song to sing it, right? Now to the streets I do roam. The forest is my home. And while people are my family, creatures are who allow me in the house. Beneath the hill is where I have my fill. And with the sky I stretch my mind. The earth shall be my guide. And if I should meet a bear climbing a tree with a lap of babes to relax, got some honeybees. I wanna be a farmer without a fee. Wild was coaxing and was heavy. Yes, so I forget my name. You can do the same. Trees on my heart, baby on nostalgia. What can we do for another? We are the sails of Gaia, going higher with our lightning sun. We are the soldiers chosen, and we are up going. Yeah, we and the only one. We are the winds of the world. We should roll for life's pretty only just begun. Today our dreams are beside us. Oh, as inside us. Oh, as inside us. Oh, inside. Oh.
Daniel, everybody.
Oh, you're taping again, Mr. Natural?
Yeah, I'm taping again. So if you're any closer than this, your head is being cut off.
Taping us again.
Getting back as far as possible is a better strategy. Getting these chairs out of your way is fine with us, because then you can wander around from back here, okay? Up next, this artist comes here every week, and he always brings some beautiful piece of art with him. This belongs to our friend Rainbow, who is going to be our next artist up. Rainbow, ladies and put it over there where we can see it. Would you like a mic, Rainbow? Yeah.
Thank you.
Rainbow, ladies and gentlemen.
This first song is for all the girls in the world that are sweet as apple pie, but they all went for the most horrible men you could possibly want to imagine. And they got what they got. It's called Pray for Your Release. It's a shame that's the way you follow him around when he only wants to bring you down. Oh, the way that he keeps you like a dog on a leash. I pray for your release. I pray for your release. I pray for your release. And baby, please don't let him take you to his bed. Stay with me until, for nobody loves you the way that I do. I only wish you knew. I only wish you knew. I only wish you knew. Well, baby, I thought we had something going on, that the two of us were one. And even though you never said exactly how you feel, I thought you were for real. 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 And baby, please don't let him take you to his bed. Stay with me instead. Nobody loves you the way that I do. I only wish you knew. I only wish you knew. Someday you'll find that it's true. Someday you'll find that it's true. Someday you'll find that it's true. like a dog on a leash. I pray for your release. I pray for your release. Ooh, I pray for your release. 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 Thank you. Thank you. This next song is a quick one, and it's a song of gratitude, and it came about one cold rainy night while I was at the beach overlooking the ocean at night and being really grateful that I wasn't out in it. It's a mighty big ocean, a mighty big sea, and the wind she's crying as the waves are rolling in. I'm just glad that I'm standing on the sand, little sand, and not under a wave in a watery grave. Oh, the same energy that is moving the sea is going through you and is coming through me. I'm so glad that I'm standing on land, little sand, and not under a wave in a watery grave. It's a mighty big ocean, a mighty big sea, and the wind is crying out, the waves are rolling in. I'm so glad that I'm standing on land, little sound, and not under a wave in a watery grave. Now the goddess within me, the goddess without, her undying love I never shall doubt. I'm so glad that I'm standing on land, little sound, I'm not under a wave in a watery grave. It's a mighty big ocean, a mighty big sea, and the land she is crying out, the waves are rolling in. I'm so glad that I'm standing on land, little sound, and not under a wave in a watery grave. One more time, I'm so glad that I'm standing on land, little sound, and not under a wave in a watery grave. Thank you.
Rainbow, ladies and gentlemen. And now introducing Ryan Voss, ladies and gentlemen. let me give you.
Okay.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
I'll buy you a drink later. Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan.
That part will be edited. Hi, how are you? Gary, I want to thank you for the wonderful songs you did, and I particularly liked one song you did. I don't know the name of it though. Well, no, the one about
The memorable one.
the real girl. The one about the real girl. Well, this is about my fake girl. This is called Pretty Pixels. A song about online dating. Scheming and sleeping, eyes on the glow, scanning faces that look kind. I am a dancer, slightly off tempo, playing footing with landmines. Delightful distraction with tedious routine. Her smile serves to hypnotize. Words to urge and thrill, with a body smooth as silk. That's what was advertised. Mind in the gutter, heart on the flutter. Just look at all the pretty pixels. Enticement in my inbox, delicacy in purple socks and living color with pretty pixels. The lure of your honey help yourself to my money. I'm just lapping up your pretty pixels. Enchanted by your charms, I could die in your arms. But you're only pretty pixels. Her profile is perfection, and she's delirious with lust, looking to me to soothe her appetite. Well, she's quite the artist, assuming a pleasing shape, forbidden fruit you can't refuse to bite. She's just one click away, and her webcam is free. Just pay her tips and drain my bank account. She's just one click away, like she said 10 clicks ago. Soon I'm penniless, and she's nowhere about. Mind in the gutter, heart all the flutter. Just look at all the pretty pixels. Enchantment in my inbox, delicacy in purple socks and living color with pretty pixels. The lure of your honey, help yourself to my money. I'm knocking up your pretty pixels. Enchanted by your charms, I could die in your arms. But you're only pretty pixels. Online connect, racking up a credit card debt with white lies and pretty pixels. I'm taken in by pretty pixels.
Ryan Voss. Thank you, Ryan. I've been there. I've done that. What can I say, you know? A few thousand here, a few thousand there. For a
There's
little
a reason
attention.
those websites stay in.
That's why junk and sex sell on the internet.
Yeah.
How about that? Ladies and gentlemen, up next, Johnny H.
Yeah, Rainbow's coming to hang out as well.
Okay, good.
We'll play some harp and we sit on this side.
Thank you.
I'm going to sit behind him or
It's over here.
Ready to stand and dance to a jig.
How about right here, okay?
Yeah. Woo, that's loud.
Johnny, everybody.
Okay, so this is last night's endeavor, and Rainbow is going to help me flesh it out. Okay, and you can join in whatever sing-along parts you figure out, and you know how it goes. We do our thing. Some say the power of the flower, peace and love is nothing more than a memory we will never rise above. But I know there's so much more. I hear it all the time in the local music scene and with the words young people rhyme. Sing along, sweet San Francisco. Sing your songs from days gone by. Bare your soul, sweet San Francisco. Lovers serenade, gentle lullaby. The city's got a vibrant energy, its own astral cosmic flow. Nowhere else on earth quite like it. Our beautiful San Francisco. From South of Market to the Sunset and all the neighborhoods between. We got a little bit of everything from anywhere you've ever been. Sing along, sweet San Francisco. Sing your songs from days gone by. Bare your soul, sweet San Francisco. Lovers serenade, gentle lullaby. Take it, Rainbow. Can you hear the joyful noise in the air? Beautiful people sharing their music everywhere. Let your mind move on as you sing along. Unconditional love waits there. Just like that summer of love come back. Won't you wear some flowers in your hair? Sing along, sweet San Francisco. Sing along from days gone by. Bare your soul, sweet San Francisco. Lovers serenade, gentle lullaby. Let's try some singing along. Okay, here we go. Ready? Let's do that first line. Sing along, sweet San Francisco. Sing your songs from days gone by. Bare your soul, sweet San Francisco. Lovers serenade, gentle lullaby. One more time. Sing along, sweet San Francisco, yeah. Sing your song from days gone by. Bare your soul, sweet San Francisco. Lover serenade, gentle lullaby. Lover serenade, gentle lullaby. So apparently last week we had technical difficulties.
Yes.
So I'm going to do last week's song again.
Yeah.
I really like last week's song.
Please.
So,
Right
go that way, whatever. Yeah, hang out.
You need an egress?
So this one's in C too, Rainbow. So if you
there you
remember
go.
last week's song? If you remember last week's song? Yeah.
Okay, all
Go
right.
for it, man. Just jump in somewhere. Okay.
Johnny.
For those of you that haven't heard it, I'm not going to tell you what the title is. One of my favorite things to find is free stuff on the streets. Jeans or a jacket or a pair of shoes at the price that can't be beat. People throw the damnedest stuff away. You better see it when you're driving. But if you frequent city sidewalks and alleyways, you are a prime candidate for the glamour. The prime candidate for the glamour. A prime candidate for the glamour of dumpster diving. Yeah. The glamour of dumpster diving lets you sample everything. The glamour of dumpster diving lets you dress up like a king. If you need some furniture or jewelry, just be patient and you'll probably get it for free. If you're lonely and need some company, you might even find some homeless wild thing. Yeah. All your dreams come true with the glamour. All your dreams come true with the glamour. All your dreams come true with the glamour of dumpster diving. By the way, you're welcome to sing along, okay? Here goes the chant. The glamour of dumpster diving. 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 All your dreams come true with the glamour of dumpster diving. I spent more than a night in the doorway, homeless with nothing to eat. My four corners were inside a cardboard box with some newspapers as my sheets. Now I don't really advise that style of life. It's the art of barely surviving. But if you find yourself awake in that sorry state, you need to learn the skills, secrets, and the glamour of dumpster diving. The glamour of dumpster diving lets you sample everything. The glamour of dumpster diving lets you dress up like a king. If you need some furniture or jewelry, just be patient and you will get it for free. If you're lonely and you need some company, you might even find that homeless wild thing. Woo! All your dreams come true with the glamour. All your dreams come true with the glamour. All your dreams come true with the glamour of dumpster diving. Here we go. The glamour of dumpster diving. Louder. The glamour of dumpster diving. Enjoy it. The glamour of dumpster diving. It's free. The glamour of dumpster diving. All your dreams come true with the glamour of dumpster diving. Woo! The city dumpsters are like a hometown buffet. Every manner of food can be found. Fast food, takeout, or fancy gourmet. Most times it's barely touched the ground. If organic's for you, there are crates to sort through. Just pay attention to when they're arriving. It's all good, though it's old, to feed your body and soul. The government subsidized program. It's the government subsidized program. The government subsidized program of dumpster diving. One more chant, here we go. The glamour of dumpster diving. 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 All your dreams come true with the glamour of dumpster diving. Yeah.
Johnny H, everybody. Now up, ladies and gentlemen, a little feminine touch here. Sarah. I love it up here on the stage. Sarah, ladies and gentlemen.
The four friends who stood up by sitting down. You can't heal hate with hate. Only love heals. Love is the key. Some people say segregate in order to keep the peace, but I say agree to disagree and try some self-empathy. Someone else is hurting when we wear the face of the enemy. Now I accept we've met the enemy and they is us. I accept we've met the enemy and they is us. I love the part that knows we are the enemy and the enemy is us. Now, these four friends who stood up by sitting down, they knew Martin Luther King's words, where we must be hate with love. And 400 friends, they were students and they were eager to eat, and each took a seat in the Woolworth lunch counter in Greensboro, North Carolina. And their hearts was full of hope. And with King's words strong and close, people knew the menu by heart. They ordered and no food came. And they sat in silence and waited. All they wanted was a donut and coffee with cream on the side. And the waitress reminded them, whites only. But these kids wouldn't budge. All they wanted was a donut, coffee, and cream on the side. Now it started in Greensboro, spread faster than grease fire. And if lunch counters can go from whites only to all people welcome, segregation could turn into integration. But many folks were not motivated to make the grade, and they were angry, and they gave the students a big dose of hatred. We don't serve it kind, go home, goodbye. You can't heal hate with hate. Only love heals. Love is the key. Some people say segregate in order to keep the peace. Well, I say agree to disagree have met the enemies and they is us. Now what is the menu for peace? Well, it's practicing it while other people show hatred. It's tougher than any school test. And what you do is you demonstrate calm dignity, start with love. You add conviction. You season it with hope. Extra faith to flavor. You mix all people together. And you let unity stand. Woo! And you fold in some change, and you sprinkle some dignity, and you serve immediately everybody together. Whoa! You can feel hate with hate. Only love heals. Love is the key. Some people say segregate in order to keep the peace. I say agree to disagree and try self-empathy. Andrea Pickney, look, check it out. How poor Chris stood up by sitting down.
Sarah, ladies and gentlemen. Up next, Jennifer Glee. Ladies and gentlemen, come on up. Sure.
Guitar, and
Grab it.
I need to do what Sarah did because this is an oldie but a goodie.
Is that okay?
Okay.
Jennifer Glee, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's all go to Tahiti. Sit around and drink iced tea. Let's all go to Antarctica. Walk around in a cause it's your birthday. It's your birthday. Let's all go to an Indian reservation. Discuss your futility, disputable nation. But let's all go to the park. We better sleeping bags and go to work 'cause it's your birthday. Fourth of July. Bombs falling. Semi-automatic weapons. People walking with no shoes. Honey, let's all go to the park. Why don't you come with us?
Now the next person went to take a smoke break, which you should never do before you're up. So I'm going to have to move on to the next person, which is, oh, there you are. Hurry, 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 hurry. You should never leave before you're up.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, Maggie up next, as soon as she gets here. Please. It's important not to waste time. There's so many people and there's so many people over. We got to have it go. You ready? Okay, let's get you mic'd up. How's that?
I'm Maggie and I do apologize. It was very rude of me.
Mike, up next. Mike?
You're okay, Maggie.
Mike?
I'm gonna read 3 poems and then I'm going to play a song, and the song is actually up to you because I'm going to give you 2 words to give me. So, I do apologize, it has to look. This poem is called Birdcage for My Fetus. I sing to my aborted fetus in a birdcage above my bed. I talk to my fetus when I dream about the dead. The day I had the procedure, the coffee tasted like shit. I poured a cup anyways and dressed myself up as a gimp. It took a while to get to the clinic. It was only 18 feet away. The fetus inside my belly wasn't moving and hadn't been moving all day. The doctor was a Nazi I half expected. The nurse was a fairy I knew. They gave me a wig and a half-dead pig that I ate with a packet of glue. And this is the same one. Fucking bookmark. Sorry about that. I'm a Pisces, by the way, and I'm shy, so that's why I'm not looking at you. Let's see. Oh, how about Lusky Land? I spent my Indian summers traveling through Lusky Land, fucking random sheep farmers on benzodiazepine prescriptions. The parties were wild, we had pet wrens. I fingered some mermaids with my broken hands. Sugar, salt, chocolate sex. I talked with what I thought was God, it turned out to be not. I spent my last pennies at the Star on Trash Heart Lane, chasing Asian hookers with a sock full of pain. The parties were wild, we had pet crayons. I painted dead virgins with my broken hands. Chai sex tulips green. I talked with what I thought was God, it turned out to be not. I spent my yesterday puking daisies in Carl's apartment, bruising veins with spider legs. The parties were bleeding loud, we had pet friends. I brought them back to life with my broken hands. Plum blood sex rage. I talked with what I thought was God, but it turned out to be not. So, and then I'm going to read another poem.
You can't be thinking all week.
Sorry, I know I'm annoying.
Any good stuff needs to be read. Yeah, this is good.
James once told me he knew a girl who made fairy wings out of broken coat hangers, string, and gauze. He said she made 13 pairs. She kept them locked in the dollhouse for Barbie. Her father handcrafted in his insanity for her 13th birthday. Maybe Barbie would finally finish something for once. Instead of moping about pining for some guy who took her cherry then stole her car in the middle of the night. James never knew the girl's real name. She had introduced herself on their first meeting as gin, her favorite drink at the time. Then he ran into her at the local shooting gallery. She was nodding out, reached her hand out as if to shake his, said, "Hi, my name is Lord Crockpot." She then crumbled into a heap on the cement walkway. James told me he just stared at her, craving a cigarette, or even a car that had a better stereo system. An iPod hookup would have been nice. He pulled out a crumpled piece of paper, scribbled his number down, and artistically placed it on her head. Lord Jim Crockpot never called. He wondered if he fucked up the number somehow, though when he thought about it, he knew she was way too self-involved to call a number off a piece of paper she found stuck to the side of her face. Jim Crockpot probably figured a way out of that town. She probably waited around the shooting gallery with her bag, smiling with the hustle. She probably made it to Hollywood, the nice part, where dogs were walked by pretty girls, where rich people in their cars actually stopped at stop signs. Where that saying, home is where the heart is, but how can I have a home if my heart was stolen? You could find your heart on the sidewalk, laying on a blue scarf next to a shell necklace, and no chumpa, at least he hoped so. Paul once told me about this girl he used to know a long time ago. She was a talented ballerina who liked to pick apart married men. She drew them in with her slender legs and eyelash bat, a smirk meant to be a kiss. She danced with their emotions, embraced their cocks. She fell asleep with cum dripping out of her ballet slippers. Dance, drink wine, stalk 2, 3, then make her move. She moved gracefully, yet clumsy. She could barely stand. She wanted to vomit every time she saw her reflection. Paul said he met her parents on accident. They seemed like very nice people. He then reminded himself that very nice people have deep, dark secrets too. This girl he knew, her name was Lauren. Lauren was in love with her father, the man married to her mother for 30 years. Lauren and her father fucked on a regular basis. They fucked on Sundays, they fucked bareback and without remorse. Lauren loved doggy style. Her father's Big Daddy cock pumping her raw was sin, and afterward was the big night. She danced her sin away as a swan struggling to fly in a storm of ice cold death. Snow cold as denial, Lauren hated her fucking mother. And a twist, a rotten orange, Lauren wanted to replace her mother, her sweet, lovely mother. She wanted her dead. Paul had met Lauren at the store at the fruit aisle, though she was looking for hard red onions for pasta, a dinner her father loved, his favorite. Paul noticed Lauren near the watermelon. She was deciding what one to choose.
That's 3 minutes left.
3 minutes, I can do it. Okay, so
Sun and rain.
what we have now is a bunch of people outside. But what we have now is for you, the audience, to pick 3 words, any words, that have nothing to do with each other. And I'll try and make a song about it.
Water.
Mermaids.
Sun.
Melancholy mocha.
Rocks.
Fairies.
Pretty New Jersey.
Do 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 do. Some slutty mermaid sat on a riverbed. She wondered what was up with the thing called her head. She looked at the sun, wanted to cry. She took a rock and threw it into the night. You stupid, slutty mermaid started to think. She started to think about things like fucking diamond rings. Where would she find a man who would take her hand? After everything she did in that water, what a whore. do, 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 do. She took a piece of shell she got from her broken bra. She thought to herself, well, Mom, I've told you all that I shouldn't fuck fairies in my sleep. It's bad for everyone involved, don't you think? Do, 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 do. One more chorus, please. She decided she hated that fucking riverbed. It was doing monstrous things to her little pretty little head. So she got into the water and swam down the creek. She found a man who looked the part. He was sweet, oh, do, 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 do. Thank you.
Maggie, ladies and gentlemen. And up now, Mike Reese. Mike Reese, trying to get out in here from the back room. If you guys could unplug him. Look, the whole back room has to empty to get to poor Mike. Okay, Brian. Thanks. Thanks for giving us the time. Okay. Mike. Here.
Where's Mike Reese?
Here's Mike and here's Reese.
There you go.
Mind if we borrow that tuner on your desk?
Yes, please. You should do that before you get up, guys. So, again, be ready. Tune your guitar, put your stuff together before you come up here because you're wasting your time and everyone else's time. The only thing we have to spend is time, so it's valuable. We try to move it on if we can. After this is going to come Marco Harps, and then Carl and Coyote, and we'll try to push on through. We only have an hour left, and we have enough people here for an hour and a half, so we'll try to push through. Okay, guys, you need this on?
I don't think we need it.
Okay.
All right.
Mike and Reese.
Yeah.
Woo!
So we're in a band called The Green Door, and we do songs about Old West myths.
Fire
Mike and Reese. Mike wearing the stripes, Reese the plaid. Okay, up next, one of our locals that's been here for, God, centuries, thank God. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the one, the only, Marco Hart. Now, just before he gets started, somebody gave me this tuner at the beginning of the show to tune. Whose is it?
You can tune a guitar, but you can't.
Okay, well, I will keep it, and as soon as someone claims it, I will give it back to them. But I remember somebody over there.
That's correct.
It's all yours, Marco.
What a scary thought.
Kill us all, will you?
I'll kill you with kindness.
Kill us.
Man.
Knock us dead. Knock us dead.
Yeah.
Mr. Natural is outside.
Down
The
the
guy.
aisle.
Oh, yeah. That guy with
I'll
the
give it
hat.
to him.
The hat.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I would present my case, but I have my harmonica in an old military munitions belt that used to be used to kill people with hate. Now I'll do my best to kill you all with kindness, as I threatened to do a few moments ago. And by the way, just in case any of you are wondering why this gentleman, Rainbow, and I are over here are so weird, weirdly wired, it's probably because we're not from this planet, see? We're from a place on the edge of the ledge of a paranormal universe called New Jersey. So have mercy if we're from New Jersey. That's right, I was born near Newark, New Jersey. So you know I can take a joke. I grew up drinking poison and breathing smoke. Now the river that I used to fish in with my father and brother, call it Passaic River. Sounds a little like piss for a reason. We used to go garbage fishing there. The only thing you could catch was a carp, or maybe a catfish occasionally. Matter of fact, the world's record carp is in the Passaic River. Well, not anymore, because it got caught, yanked out of there, and somehow survived, and said, "Thank you for getting me out of there." Don't drink the water from the Passaic River. Man, I'll tell you, it'll rot your liver. Well, I was born in Newark, New Jersey, so you know I can take a joke. Now I grew up drinking poison, well, I'm breathing smoke. Meanwhile, in a greater or lesser U.S. fucking A, there's a man. Some say he's all of us, 'cause his initials are U.S. Who is he, U.S.? He's all of us, I guess. Well, the Grateful Dead said red and white, and them blue suede shoes. Well, you can call my man. Same old new U.S. blues. I am Uncle Scan. I'll spell S-C-A-M. And I've been hiding out, man, in the swamps of Vietnam and in the sands of Sudan. I'll make you believe that I killed Bin Laden. I will blind your mind. You will believe I ain't kind. I will poison all your waters and your unborn sons and daughters. Steal your women's voices, rob all of your choices, then I'll take your taxes. Hey, that's just what the facts is, 'cause I am Uncle Scam. That's who the hell I am. And I just don't sing. But give a good goddamn. Well, that genocide is just suicide. Uncle Scam can't hide too long. While eyes are open way too wide, yes, and love is much too strong. Red and white, blue suede shoes. Yes, you can call my mess. Same old New U.S. blue. Same old New U.S. blue. What's it gonna be between this wild world and me? Hate or harmony, peace or insanity, friend or enemy. I'm Uncle Scam, that's who the hell I am, and I've been hiding out in your rock and soul band. There you go.
Thank you very much. Hey, I booked you, Marco. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
I booked you.
Welcome, Dano.
So please remember, anybody wants to do a feature, please let me know. On April the 4th, there will be a group here from way down north called OMGS's.
Yeah.
I called them Oh My Gods. They didn't like that. They're called OMGS's. Oh My Gods. They prefer the letters. So they will be here on the 4th, April 4th, ladies and gentlemen. Please. Good little old boys, nice acoustic set, 4 people, kick-ass, bluegrass. You'll love them. You'll love them. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, up next, ladies and gentlemen. Last week, we were running out of time, and we still had more people, and this gentleman was nice enough to spend his dime on all of you. He stayed, watched the sets, and still didn't come up and spent the dime on you guys. So this week, let's give him a round of applause. You can! You can! There you go. Wherever you'd like.
So like I get 3 pieces and maybe a juice bar piece. If there's time, let me know if I'm running long. I'll try not to. I'm gonna start oldest to newest. This is I'm not gonna explain of Cambridge capacities. A friend of mine had a kilo of apples and a bottle of beer on top of his head that had the face of an angel. He told me that on the first of each month he was fond of swimming. He said it was thoughtful of me to consider the events of his life heretofore. In a land of ice and snow, he had developed the skill of negotiating the oppression of a nation and the suffering of millions while wanting to know how it had happened, because it certainly hadn't happened of itself. Worst of all was the food. And why did humanity choose him of all creatures? Then at 10 minutes of midnight, he came within seconds of beating the world record, and we were robbed of all our savings before relaxing with a pipe of the evening, checking OFX and assuring the television was off. Okay, so this is news. I'm actually getting a little bit out of order something. Please touch me. I am infectious. Together we can't overflow boundaries with kindness. After realizing the blindness of heart and of past influx, Zen logic, Howard Zen, stirred for shaking. Acts of civil disobedience are our obligation so that we can take back our nation. What happened to Trayvon was wrong. Chris was burned before he could be tried. He wasn't awake for very long. These streets feel no fear for an awake population, but corporate entities are continually advertising unhappy endings. Have needs, communicate, so there be caused reblendings of empathy. To wit, hurting you harms all. But this nation's cops and soldiers are brainwashed, would have its own citizens up against the poverty wall. We need a new movement, one that is for all, everyone doing something, not one Uberman playing Atlas with cumbersome ball. So, sustainably redirected capitalism would be one of multitudinous ways to prevent mankind's fall. How about a department of tranquility with purpose of peace, a standing call? Worth noting, insatiable is not sustainable. This is an old one that like I know, and it'll be easier than making it. Cafe coffee eyes. Yesterday I was drinking coffee in a cafe around the bend. Daylight broke and some sun sneaked in, glanced off of my steaming cup and hit me in the face with its gaze. I looked back and almost fell in, made me think of my girl and my mind set ablaze. She's got those cafe coffee eyes. Con sucre, pero no, I don't remember the Spanish part, I'll skip it. They follow me everywhere I go. And when I get between her thighs, then I start round and round and round, and then the only sound is when our bodies thump, and man, this coffee sure has a good grind and grind and grind and grind. Her hits hit the mattress, and on the rebound she moves up to capture my thrust. We work it all night till a bed spring bust, but that cannot abate our lust. Our hips move in perfect time. Oh, that's fucking right. She moans and I groan, and when we're done we sigh and gasp for breath to fill our lungs, and gulp water to soothe our raw tongues. Some people talk about those bedroom eyes, but they can't compare to my cafe coffee eyes. Man, to think this all started with coffee. Coffee will keep you up all night. Do I have a minute? Yeah. Cool. I'm learning to play the harmonica. I'm not fitting to do it in front of anybody yet. But in the meantime, I've been practicing this for a little while, and I kind of made this up.
Juice harp.
Get closer to the mic, bro.
Yeah, I've never done this on a microphone. This is my first time.
You're doing good.
Okay.
The most abundant instrument on the planet Earth is a thing called ham bone. Any of you know what that means? Ham bone is when you slap your body. Right? Ham bone. The second most prominent is the juice harp, which is what he's playing. Some people use leaves, some people use a little piece of bamboo. The oldest musical instrument known was a bug. They used to take a cricket and put it in front of their mouth and then stimulate the cricket, and by changing their thing they could get a juice harp sound. So the 5-note scale was all you can get with your mouth, and that's how the pentatonic scale started. That instrument, by the way, is 55,000 years old. And I got pictures to prove it. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, Carl No.
I was going to play a new song, but I'll save that for next week. So I'll play an old song.
Yeah.
Take it another place.
Yeah. Where's Coyote? Oh, there you are. You're next.
I miss my home in Louisiana. I miss my friends down on the bayou. And if I had it all to do again, I'd never leave you, friend. I left my home in Golden Meadow. I left to find me something better. And if I could come home to you again, I'd never leave you, friend. Take me down where the river rolls forever, to a town where tomorrow seems it's never coming. I'd rather live with the fish and birds and trees than pains and agonies. I know it's much too late for crying, forgiving me, be worse than dying. But if you could pray for Jesus' hand to lead me home again. Take me down where the river rolls forever, to a town where tomorrow seems it's never coming. I'd rather live with the fish and birds and trees than poison and disease. I miss my home in Louisiana. I miss my friends down on the bayou.
couple weeks ago, this gentleman was our feature, and we were lucky enough to hear him for 45 minutes. You guys will get a little bit of a taste. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Coyote. Anthony and Alex are where? You guys are next.
How's everybody doing? Good?
Good. Yeah. Thank you. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing great, thank you. Enjoyed everybody's sets. It's very nice.
So enjoy yours.
Thank you. Thank you. It's the way you sprout out on the bed. It's those diamond thoughts in your head. It's the way them blue eyes seem to change when you wear that black dress on Sunday. And it's the way you start to and it's the way you start to pray for me, even though you know these demons will stay true. And it's the way you give your thanks for this bastard each and every day. And it's the way you guide me home when I'm drunk there at the bar, and everyone is smiling at me when I wake. I'm as sick as a dog. No, it's the way you start to say, kid, I love you, and that much is clear. And it's the way you seem to put words to my dreams. Say, hey kid, come on, get up and out of here. I know I'm too tired to stare at the sun with you. Tired, I'm lost, but still out there in the sun. It's the way we walk and stroll, continue out in the rain from your old street. Oh, how I can never forget those days. I said it's the way you call my name
from your front porch, say, hey kid, I want you, come on in. And bashing eyes, soft kiss, she whispers, hey kid, well I hope you're here to stay. And it's the way she holds my hand when I'm shaking there at church. And oh, amazing grace, and oh, how the hell my heart it hurts. I said it's the way you start to pray for me, even though you know these demons will stay. And I just say it's, she says I know it's the way I know these demons will one day stray. And I just laugh, I said it's funny how these things seem to change. So God bless you and God bless the olden days.
Coyote, ladies and gentlemen. Alex and... Oh, Jesus.
Exactly.
Okay, then we're going to move on to the next person. I'm sorry. That's the way it works. Shane Roberts. Shane Roberts, ladies and gentlemen. It's all right. You guys will be on after Shane. You shouldn't do that. You never leave me in the lurch. Shane. After Shane will be Alex and Anthony. Shane.
You shut your head, you shut us down. Bring my gaze back to her. Believe the sunset and modern days will follow. Shining Savior on with love, shining, do what you want, and shining world coming back in every sky.
safe in here with lives we never spent. You come to me as a rose, we sharpen words fast as we go.
Roberts. And now, are you guys ready, Anthony and Alex? All right, get up here. Time is wasted. Ladies and gentlemen, Anthony and Alex. Want to get mics? Well, there's a chair right there. He's got his hand up.
Mine?
Which way you want to be?
Mine's in my pocket. Well, that's you.
He'll follow.
Some of the things.
I was looking for it. I was going to go look up there.
Oh, listen, you're just doing this.
It's all right. It's okay. I'm micing the guitar anyway.
Go! Instrumental song for you.
24 strings.
Yeah.
We need Ryan to bring his ovation, then we can bring it up to 36. 36 strings. Did Peter come?
Peter's right over there.
Oh, you are there. There you are. Good. Are you going to play with him or after? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, up next, Samuel.
All right.
Good evening. This is a song called Kindred Spirits. Some of you have heard this before.
Ba-da
Peter. Let's give him a round of applause. He's not been here before. You want a mic? Sure. Okay.
People always say you're happy. People always say you smile. What's it gonna take to show them that it's fake? Your smile ain't gonna last a night. Your smile ain't gonna last a night. And people always say you're happy. They've never seen you cry. But I seen it once before you fall to the floor. When people even say goodbye. When people even say goodbye. And there's a lesson to learn from this. You gotta cry when you need to cry. Let everybody know, let your secrets go. And you'll feel like you're in control. You feel like you're in your soul. Oh. They only see your outsides. Please let somebody in. But once inside they find you're not too kind. Ain't nothing gonna save you then. No, even love can't save you then. And there's a lesson to learn from this. You gotta cry when you need to cry. Let everybody know, let your secrets go. And you feel like you're in control. You feel lighter in your soul. You feel lighter in your you feel lighter in your soul. You feel lighter in your soul. You feel lighter in your soul.
Get out of the way, please.
Porque vuelve a España, viene a España, yo sé que también alegre el único que está ahí enojado conmigo.
I'm a full-time musician. I quit my job and everything to follow music. So I do have CDs for like that. Whatever you want to give me for them, I'm perfectly fine with it. That song is called People. I have one more song. Is that cool?
Yeah.
The song is called Backs, about being on the road and missing someone.
It's been a while since I last saw you. 21 days to be exact. And though the road is where I lay my head, all of the streetlights say come back to you, my love, oh my love. Oh, with you, my love, oh my love. miles have I been driving? So many places I've lost track. And though the road is where my eyes look to, my mind's imagining me back with you, my love, oh my love, oh with you, my love, oh my love. I'm coming home, I'm coming home, I'm coming home, I'm on my way back home. It's been a while since I last saw you. So many places I've lost track. And though the road is where my eyes look to, you don't have to worry, I'll be back. Oh, with you, my love. Oh, with you, my love. I'm on my way back home. I'm coming.
Peter, ladies and gentlemen. So, next week we have no feature. If somebody doesn't call me during the week, then we'll start early. We are on Blog TV, for those of you who want to ask your friends. Blog TV / people / Mr. Natural, one word. And please, come again, come again, come again. So I'd like to first say goodnight to Mrs. Goodwin, wherever she is, and then say to all of you, I'm thankful for your smile. I'm thankful for that that little twinkle in your eye. I'm thankful for the music in your soul. When I'm feeling incomplete, you make me whole. I'm thankful for your touch. You see the little things you do to me that always mean so much. Like being here and always being true. For this and so much more, I thank you. I'm thankful for your fire. You see the passion of your spirit never ceases to inspire me. I'm thankful for this moment that we share, and for a chance to let you know I care. So when you feel like no one wants you, know that you and you and you and you and you're my lucky star. And I am thankful for you just the way you are. Good night. Thank you.